On this third day of the truce, so far things appear to be moving smoothly. 17 hostages were released from Gaza Sunday evening. They included 14 Israelis as well as 3 foreign nationals. Among them was the first American to be released, a 4-year-old girl. There was also a Russian-Israeli dual citizen who was released. Hamas said that they were doing that because they appreciated Moscow's position during this war. Now, this is the first man to be let out since this deal began. So far, it has just been women and children. One of the elderly women who was released on Saturday was in very critical condition. She was taken directly to a hospital. The staff there said that she was the way she was because she was an elderly person who hadn't properly been taken care of. Now, in addition to this, there's also 39 Palestinian prisoners, which is part of the deal. They were released on Sunday as well. They will return largely to the West Bank and to East Jerusalem. A lot of the Palestinian prisoners who are being released were held by Israel for minor offenses such as throwing stones or disturbing the public order. Now, this comes after a very touch-and-go day on Saturday where it was unclear if the deal was going to go ahead. Hamas delayed releasing the hostages, accusing Israel of not abiding by the terms of the agreement. It said that Israel hadn't let enough aid into Gaza, 50% less than it said it would. It also said that Israel wasn't releasing enough veteran Palestinian prisoners during the first batch. Qatar and Egypt stepped in, and the deal was able to go ahead. Now, most of these hostages are in hospitals within Israel receiving psychological first aid, as well as any treatment that they need and reuniting with their families. Little information has come out. The families haven't spoken that much, but there is some information starting to come out about what their time was like in captivity. One family who had 3 relatives released on Friday said that they told her that Hamas fed them irregularly. Some of them lost weight. One of them had to sleep in a makeshift bed, putting together 2 chairs, and that they had to wait in line for hours in order to use the bathroom. Now, the last day of this deal is on Monday, but there is the possibility for it to extend. Hamas has said on Sunday for the first time that it is open to extending the deal. Israel has also said it's open to it, but it hasn't clearly definitively decided if it's going to go ahead or not. What we know is that there's a lot of international pressure right now, specifically from Qatar and the United States, for this deal to be extended. Speaking to CNN on Sunday, National Security Advisor for the U.S., Jake Sullivan, said that the ball is in Hamas's court. What that means is that for each additional day that there is no fighting, Hamas would have to release 10 hostages. Qatar's Prime Minister also spoke to CBS in an interview on Sunday, saying he hopes the deal is extended. He said Hamas has to find the women and children, see how many they are, but that likely none of this is really going to happen until the 4th day, which is Monday. Even if it is extended for several days, Israel has made it very clear that they are going to continue this war. They say that this is just a pause. On Sunday, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu went into Gaza. He spoke to the troops. He said they were going to do everything to get all of the hostages back, but they were also going to fight until they had victory. Until this truce, Israel had ramped up its attacks on Gaza. And on Sunday, Israel and Hamas both confirmed that a top Hamas commander was killed. He is the commander of northern Gaza. And as far as we know, he's the top Hamas militant to be killed so far in this fighting. Israel had tried several times over the years to kill him. Also on Sunday, Israel said that in addition to this commander, 3 other top commanders had been killed before the truce began. Sam Mednick with the Associated Press for CGTN in Jerusalem.